Talking of switching gears, remember when Chael Sonnen called Islam Makhachev a coward for supposedly dodging Ilia Topuria? Well, now he's taking back his comment. This was unveiled on his recent appearance on the On Paper podcast with Anthony Smith.
Do you really believe Islam Makhachev ducked and is afraid of Ilia Topuria?
No.
Genuinely?
No. I think I was misquoted. So I was describing a scenario, and when I called him was a coward, what got quoted by ESPN and something called MMA Censored, which got a pretty good social media following, is I referred to Islam as a coward. Now, I went back and watched it because I thought, man, if I said that, I would have misspoke. I just want to use that word about Islam, and I don't find him to be a coward. I find him to be a great competitor. But I did describe the scenario, and the scenario I described was that he gets confronted, and it does matter. It matters the order of events. Did Islam inform the UFC of his intention to move to 170 pounds to fight for the title prior to the UFC offering him Ilia Topuria? They stripped him. So my point was, if you want out of a fight so bad that you're willing to leave a division and leave a belt, that would be a sign of cowardice for a future generation that might look back on this moment, hear interviews like you and I were doing. But I do not believe Islam when he says if he beats Jack, he will return to fight Ilia Topuria. I do not believe the 170-pound world champion would cut back down to 155 pounds. That I do stand.
He did say his point was more about the situation. How Islam maybe wanted to move up to 170 pounds instead of fighting Ilia. And if that's the case, Sonnen says that could look like cowardice to future generations. But he still doesn't believe Islam would cut back to 155 if he wins at welterweight. So there it is. Chael didn't fully walk it back, but he definitely softened the blow. It's now official. Merab.dvalishvili is back and the man looks like an absolute machine. After dealing with a broken toe, some fans wondered if he'd be ready for the rematch against Sean O'Malley at UFC 316. Well, that doubt's out the window. In a new Instagram video, Merab was seen running, jumping and charging through the mountains like a man on a diamond quest. And he ended it with a fiery message for Sean O'Malley.
New Jersey, I'm coming. June 7th. And still, Sugar, you better show up. And let's show people good fight, good scrap. No excuse for you, no excuse for me. And people, I promise, you're gonna have a great time. Good fight. And I'm coming. I'm healthy, I'm ready, I'm hungry. Life is good. Look at this beautiful nature. Look at this. This is good life. I love this. Let's go. Let's go, guys.
That's the type of energy Merab is bringing, healthy, fired up and completely focused. Now let's talk Team O'Malley, and man, things are getting weird. First, after the first fight with Merab, it was revealed that Sean O'Malley went in with a torn labrum, claiming he couldn't wrestle for most of his training camp. Okay, injuries happen. But now, just weeks before the rematch, Sean's coach Tim Welch is pointing fingers again. This time at the lighting inside the Sphere in Las Vegas. Yep, the lights. In case you forgot, UFC made history hosting the event in the Sphere, that massive globe arena with 360-degree LED screens. Dana White was asked before the event if the visuals would distract fighters, and now Welch says they definitely did.
Is he really equipped to beat Merab at the Sphere?
I mean, he's such a sniper. He's such a sniper. And if you make the wrong decision, if you make one mistake against him, he's going to put your lights out and he's going to put one on the dot. So I just think it was meant to happen. I've rewatched that fight so many times. I've rewatched the fight in slow-mo so many times. There was tons and tons of shots that barely missed by inches that would have completely changed the fight. And I think a lot of it had to do, I mean, with the Sphere and the lighting and then not only injury. I just feel like in our lives that was supposed to happen. It really caused us to truly just level up as humans. And it was, looking back, it was good, really good for us.
That's 2 excuses before the rematch. Fans are already asking, how many more before June 7th? But before we continue, kindly hit that subscribe button to join the real MMA community, and I promise daily updates. Thank you. Next up, Belal Muhammad vs. Shavkat Rakhmonov is allegedly in works for October showdown. For a brief moment, fans thought it was finally happening. UFC commentator John Onik dropped some juicy info during his podcast with Kenny Florian, saying,
you feel about poor Belal?
How do I? Well, I'm glad that he has an undisputed UFC welterweight championship belt at home, and I'm glad that he's married to the game. And we'll see what Shavkat Rakhmonov has for him in October. Okay, Belal versus Shavkat in October. There's your breaking news. All right.
But hold up, Shavkat's manager quickly shut it down, saying the fight is not in the works at all, and Onyx info isn't accurate. So is it happening? Is it not? Right now it's all smoke and no fire. But fans are definitely watching closely. And now let's talk about Nate Diaz. On the HJR podcast, Nate said he's ready to return and settle old business, starting with Conor McGregor. But that's not all. Nate's eyeing the BMF belt and wants fights that matter. He's now calling out Max Holloway and Ilia Topuria. Here is what the gangster had to say.
The name, the draw, the excitement that you'd bring to it, I feel like it's really lacking in UFC. Everybody's rushing, everybody's
I would
wrestling.
be there if there was somebody that I wanted to go fight. But
I want to see the rubber match with Conor McGregor.
with time for sure. Yeah, whenever he's back. Me and him for sure got unfinished. Gotta happen.
Well, they're talking about doing that BMF thing again.
BMF.
Would you?
You started it.
Yeah,
you started the BMF. I didn't want somebody to ask
The
me.
most entertaining thing in the UFC, right?
100%.
Yes.
And then all these guys rocking the belt and hunting and trying to get in it. When it happened, they were like, "What's that?" They're all criticizing it. And I'm like, "Well, look at you now. It's the most entertaining shit there is." That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that belt's more coveted now than any of the other ones.
Bro, somebody asked me about that the other day.
I hope you know you're wearing my belt.
So would that be something that would entertain you? Like that? Why not?
Yeah, those are the guys right there who I want to fight. You know, I like Max Holloway, but besides that, I would like to fight the other guy. Really good too, Topuria. Is that name Topuria?
Oh. Yeah.
So he's really good. But he's smaller than me. So.
It's classic Nate, just out there embracing anything chaotic. So let us know if you would like to see Nate Diaz back in the octagon, and against who. On a lighter note, Tom Aspinall took on an Iron Gut challenge with Glory kickboxing champ Rico Verhoeven, and it was all caught on camera. Rico kept slamming shots into Aspinall's stomach during training, and the Brit held strong. At one point you could see the pain starting to show. But he pushed through like a champ, wanting to set the leaderboard for the challenge.
That's how it's tickling. So, yep, it's starting to get red. It's starting to get red.
Yeah, 80. That was like, yeah. Yeah, a little bit worried. Yeah, you can feel that much. Yeah, you can feel that.
Breathing out helps. Keep breathing out.
Are we up for 100? Or are we going to keep it like this? Like
No, I gotta set the leaderboard. I'm the first on. I'm the first on this challenge, so I want to start at the top. Do you know what I mean? I want to start right there.
snaps. I'm trying to save myself.
But the real highlight came in when Rico asked about the John Jones fight, and Tom didn't hold back.
Are you going to fight Jones or what?
We hope so. He'll be the best. He's getting an exclusive. He's getting an exclusive, this guy. Yeah. No, I think we'll get it.
That'll be good.
I don't know. He's an unpredictable guy.
And he falls out.
Everybody's got a different idea of like what should do.
Yeah.
Some people are like, you should just leave him and he'll fight you. Or some people are like, the more you talk shit, the less he wants to fight you. I'm just like, what is this?
I mean, I'm not talking shit. I just want to do it.
We're supposed to be professional fighters.
Yeah.
Fight each other. That's what we do. I thought that's what we do anyway.
Yeah.
At this point, do you think John Jones should just be stripped and stop wasting Tom's career and our time? And that's it for today's MMA updates. For daily fight news and content, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.